she can't be healed while she's in her ultimate. So during AoE damage phases on guild bosses and everything, you got to be really careful when you use your ultimate. Like, unfortunately, that's where a ton of her damage comes from too, but she'll die right afterwards. Hey everybody, Drastar here, as promised, with another Watcher Realms video, and this time we are going to be talking about the girl Valeriya. So, it's pretty legit. It's one of my first heroes, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got Comet and her. She's super good in a lot of places. I do have her Awakened 3. Don't think I have her geared out right now. She's in halfway decent gear right now. But we're gonna go over her kit. We'll talk about some use cases for her. Fortunately, she's been slightly power crept, but she's still got uses in tons of content. It's like Gear Raid 2. She can be used in Guild Boss 1, Guild Boss 2. You just got to be very careful with her. I use her in Void Rift. So she's still got plenty of uses. Pretty big use in Arena, single target Arena. She's still pretty legit there. And up until I got Valderon, I used her in AMR 18 because you can plop her down, ult with her, and you know, if you're fast enough and have enough damage, like a Silas, you can wreck the boss before her Unyielding wears off. So anyways, well, let's get into her kit real quick. Her talent increases attack and defense based off lost HP up to 60% at 30% HP. It's pretty legit. Everybody wants 60% more attack. So she kind of falls in line with the Nightmare and the Chaos faction with the loss of HP. We'll go to her ultimate. If you notice, her ultimate is 2 tiles of range instead of just the normal 1. So that's pretty nice for her ultimate. Lasts 16 seconds. Increases damage by 120%. Each attack consumes 10% of her current HP. So she's getting this extra increased damage. It generates 1 stack of Power of the Sword, which burst damage to the main target increases by 50% with each stack after the skill ends. So up to 8 stacks. The hero can't be healed during this skill. And when the skill ends, deals 440% burst damage to the main target and 4 targets surrounding them. And Power of the Sword increases it up to another 400%. So 50% times 8, 400%. Let me know if my math's wrong in the comments below. Basic attack 120 to 1 enemy, standard across the board. Plunging slash, this is also 2 tiles. So 1 tile with her basic, 2 tiles with this one. This one happens every 20 seconds. Smashes 1 enemy within 2 tiles ahead, dealing 300 damage, inflicting vulnerability, negative plus 20% damage. So it's pretty cool. During the ultimate, each attack reduces plunging slash cooldown by 3 seconds. So another cool thing about her ultimate. The last one, Will of Steel. When HP drops below 30%, restores 6 HP per second. It's pretty nice. Triggers the following effect instead. During the ultimate, the hero enters the unyielding state upon taking fatal damage and dies immediately when the ultimate ends, which can be triggered up to 1 time per deployment. So basically, if you use her ultimate and she dies, it triggers Unyielding, which is pretty cool. You can use her a lot of ways specifically for that. I know in AMR is one of the ways to do that. Also in Gear Dungeon 2, another reason why people use her. So she just has a lot of uses everywhere. Not to mention she looks pretty badass with all of her braids. I don't have her exclusive artifact. I'll be honest with you, I don't even really know what it is, but probably the best one for her is Wailing Skull. It's just one of the best artifacts all around. We'll go over Awakens real quick. Awaken 1 during the ultimate, increase attack speed by 100. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not something crazy. Awaken 2, standard attack by 5%. Awaken 3 during the ultimate, ignores 20% of the enemy's defense, which that's pretty good as well. Awaken 5, crit percent, 8%. Okay, nothing too fancy there. And Awaken 5 during the ultimate, there's a 50% chance to accumulate 2 stacks of power of the sword for each attack, up to 12 stacks total. So before it was 8, now it's 12, so that's an extra 200% damage. So instead of 800, it's 1,000. So all of our awakenings, all pretty good. But like I said, none of them are game breaking, kind of like broke years. Like, you can use Valeriya straight out the box, and she's gonna be legit. The only problem is like her ultimate and Unyielding. She can't be healed while she's in her ultimate. So during AoE damage phases on guild bosses and everything, you got to be really careful when you use your ultimate. Like, unfortunately, that's where a ton of her damage comes from too. But she'll die right afterwards. So you got to be really careful about using her ultimate. Back in the day, it was a bug where if she went into Unyielding during her ultimate, it didn't kill her immediately, which was friggin' awesome. I wish they would have fixed that, but unfortunately they did. So it kind of reduced her viability a little bit, but she's still awesome. As far as summoning on her this weekend, I would probably hold off. She's been power crept a little bit. She also has that wonky thing with the Unyielding and dying immediately after her ultimate if she actually takes enough damage. So she's good, but like with the new heroes coming out, you know, the Lust banner supposedly coming back around. They've got some new pretty cool fighters. You know, if you don't have a single fighter, like a nightmare fighter or whatever, like, okay, yeah, pull for her. But if you have a good fighter lineup and you just don't have her, I wouldn't pull for her. So, but anyways, if you agree, disagree, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, you know, like and subscribe to this video. Appreciate y'all's time. Thanks for watching till the end. Drastar out.